Hey everyone! I am just doing a little more sawing on this. I am just going to come on for a quick bit since I sat down at my saw. And basically what I'm doing is I'm sawing these mandalas, I would call them. I need to trim this up still, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a dark frame of like, I don't know, like distressed wood frame around these, and then we're gonna whitewash and distress the actual mandalas. So I'm working on this one right now, and basically they'll be wall hangers. I'll cut them down to the same size. We'll build frames for them, and then distress and whitewash this section of it, and then the actual frames will do like a darker, like barn wood look, I think is what I want. And then I'm doing 3 of them. There'll be 3 mandalas in a row, and then we can put them any way that we want. But right now I'm just cutting out this design. It's a rough cut as far as the edges, so we'll have to trim these all up to be the same size, but I think they'll end up being awesome. Hi Rita, hi Sarah. You guys are actually sideways to me right now because I was trying to give you a better view. So I'm gonna saw, and I will look up when I can to read comments. But I won't be on for very long. I just wanted to get some more of this done. I have one more to do, which I will come on at some point. But starting Friday, I start my vacation. So I only have 3 more days of work left. And then I'm on vacation for 10 days. So we're going to be doing a lot of sawing and crafting and baking. Tomorrow night, though, I probably will jump on for just a quick bit because I need to make butter and I need to make mayo. So we'll probably end up doing that tomorrow night. And that doesn't take very long. So, and then Friday, during the day, I'll be able to saw and actually finish this project. Hi, Dory. So, which is cool. So I'm gonna just saw this guy out, and we probably won't get him completely cut because I don't plan on being on too long, so I have to work tomorrow. But, oh, you know what? Hold on. I need to change this. Let me cut out background noise. There we go. Okay. Now that will calm my saw down so it's not so loud for you guys. Is my saw really loud, you guys, or is it okay? Sometimes if I put like the no background noise on, it tends to quiet it down a little bit. Try to read these. I'm sideways, like on your screen, sideways. Probably. Hold on, you guys, I'm sorry. I was trying to make it so I could still read comments. Okay, is that better? Am I up and down now? That is so funny. I didn't realize it would actually make me sideways on your screen. Hot mess express. Okay, am I up and down now for you guys? So I'm just making my way around this inner circle. Yes, I'm right. Okay, sorry guys. I thought I was being a helper and I was not being a helper. So tomorrow we'll jump on and we'll make mayo and butter. Like I need both. But Mondays, I like to just come on and saw at night. It's a little bit of a stress reliever for me. I really love sawing, so I thought might as well have you join me for a bit. How was everybody's Monday? Hey, Jody. Uneventful, so good. That is a good thing. Gotta find my hole here. So these are super cute though. I really like them. I think they're gonna be really cute wall decor. Uneventful day is always a good Monday. That is for sure. Actually, Rita, they are actually stencils. So I basically just stenciled the pattern on, which I need to wash, onto the wood and cutting it out. So a stencil is actually a great thing to saw because it already has, so when you do scroll saw, you always have to have connection points. And since stencils have those connection points already, they're actually really awesome to actually cut out stencils because they're the same thing as what a scroll saw pattern would be and what you would need. So I thought they were super pretty. And I got some really, dropping a bunch of my stencils. I got some really big ones. So I have a whole pack of them. So we'll probably do some really cool bigger ones. And I might end up drawing like a more solid design with a few of these in here on my computer. I'll take a picture of this and then do like a layered as well. But got some really cool ones that I'm super excited to use. Tomorrow's your Friday. Hey, Amy. And hello, Amy. Thank you for sharing me out. I really appreciate that. It helps me a lot. You obviously have the patience of job. You know, it's more relaxing than anything. I just love sawing. It's like it's my therapy. And I love detailed stuff. And so these mandalas, not this one, but like the big one that I just showed you, those are fun for me. I love it. But I love doing portraits. Portraits are my favorite. Hey, Artful Array by Patty K. I love your name. That's so cute. It's all rhyming. Do you guys, any of you guys scroll saw? Hey, Shirley and Sino. Well, let's see if I can find another hole here. Maybe. There we go. So I'm thinking whitewash, or white. We'll do them white, and then we'll go in and really distress the inside a little bit. That way this really pops, and then we'll do a darker barnwood frames around them. Hey, Carly. Hi, Zai. How are you? You did it in middle school? I remember doing it in middle school. I made a really cool cutting board. Wait, well, we used more, I think that was more bandsaw than anything in school. I know that my son's teacher in middle school wanted me to come in and talk with the class about scroll sawing in their wood shop class, which I thought would be kind of fun, but you know, he's a teenager, so I just broke my blade. I thought that might be kind of odd for him, having his mom come into his wood shop class. So I did not do it. I try to think about my teachers, and I'm not like normal. I'm kind of a weird mom. So I am that weird mom. So, and I know that. So, so I try to be respectful of that for my kids, because I am that mom. So, but it's so funny too, because my kids love hanging out with me, but I'm definitely weird. We're leaving the high school from Madison's wrestling stuff, and this kid, he drives, and he would go in front of me, and he would literally go like sideways over the speed bump, so it was like less on his car, and we would always end up behind him, and so he would like go slow over each one and weave back and forth over the speed bump. So I started doing it, which, you know, I would never do that normally. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, you were so embarrassing. Why are you doing that, Mom?" And I was like, "Because he's doing it." She's like, "There's a guy I like in that car." I was like, "Oh." So then it happened again. I did it again. But you gotta embarrass them sometimes. So my saw is sounding a little bit different, which means my blade is loose. So I can feel it and how it's pulling, and I'm going to end up breaking that one too. So I'm just going to tighten it again. Hey, Donna, how are you? How is your Monday? I had this in here wrong, so we're gonna fix this. Sometimes when you change a blade, you don't always get it right the first time. Donna, I got my stuff. I'm so excited. guys, look at these rice papers. I'm so excited to use these. We're going to do it this weekend. Isn't that beautiful cross? And then I ended up getting 3 of those. And then look at that one. So this actually looks just like the cross I made for my grandfather when he passed. So I'm thinking about, like, I got to figure out how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to incorporate where I'm going to cut out this actual cross because I got a couple of them. So we're going to, like, do a multi-layer with this. That's why I got 3 of them. So we can still keep the flowers and Mod Podge it, but actually do the cross, and cut it out of the wood. I think it's going to be really cool. And then that one. And then, of course, my florals that I absolutely love. I love florals. And then look at this one. This one's my favorite. So super fun. We're going to have fun this weekend. Well, all week because I'm on vacation. Hey, Patricia, how are you? You guys, I can't get my blade in. Hold on. The struggle is real right this moment. Okay, that's better. What in the world? Rita, I got them from V-Flex. Donna's actually in here. I know there's a link in my link tree to the V-Flex rice papers. I love them. No work clothes. How did you know, Sarah? How did you know? I put on a grungy shirt over my over my polka dot dress. So yes, I'm still in my work clothes. I've been caught by Sarah. I was hoping no one would notice. Ah, Sarah. Caught me. I was like, oh, I'll put on a grungy sweater that's stained from, like, doing stain and paint. No one will ever know. I was too lazy to go up and change. But Sarah, how did you know I'm, like, wearing this grungy stained shirt? How did you know? I love you too. Joyce, this is a scroll saw. So this saw cuts out detailed design. You can pretty much cut anything on this. You can cut anything up to 2 inches of wood, and I do a lot of, like, portraits and detailed stuff on my saw. I make a lot of my craft stuff that we craft with on the saw. Like the bunny shelf that we did. I made the bunny and You thought I was in PJs? You really didn't know? Okay. Well, that makes... Well, then I told her myself. I just told on myself. Hey, Betty. So yes, a scroll saw is really cool. You can do a lot with a scroll saw. I actually got into it because I wanted to make the word eat for my kitchen. And then I found out you could do like patterns of like portraits and stuff. And started doing that. I made a Last Supper. I got really into that stuff, and then I never made the word eat. And now I do a bunch of different stuff with it. I make my craft pieces before we craft with them. Like this is going to be a wall hanging decor craft piece that we're going to paint. But I tend to do a lot more like family photos and family portraits as well. You thought I was in my pajamas too? Oh, I totally gave myself away. I should have not even said anything and let you guys assume. But then I would have had to like lie and say that I wasn't. And I'm honest to a fault, so I get myself in trouble a lot. It totally looks like PJs. Can you show a portrait? Sure. I actually have the Last Supper down from one of my other lives I just did. So, oh, hold on. See if I can flip you up for a second. So, this is the Last Supper portrait. It's 3 feet by 2.5 feet. And I'll post more pictures of like family photos I've done. I have my person over there, so I'll grab my old logo. This is the Last Supper. And then see. I can do this without killing myself. I styled myself. My midnight scroller. This was my first original logo that I did. But I like to take the family photos and do them. And I did this elephant. And I like to do animals as well. Just depends on what I'm in the mood for, I guess. But I was only pretty much doing commission pieces. Yeah. Like I drew, it just depends really on kind of what my mood is. I drew this actual heart on my tablet, and then I came and sawed it, and I thought it would be really cool and different to like have flowers coming out of it. So I made this and sawed it, and I don't know, whatever I'm kind of feeling up to, I guess, at the time. So move you down again. And then we make like bunny shelves and stuff. Oh, thank you. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. We are going to be sawing a Jesus portrait. I have posted it on the page. You guys can go look for it. I am going to be sawing 2 of those this next week, and one of them will be given out to one of my followers. So people that are sharing and liking and commenting and all of the good stuff, all the things, to help me grow my new page, are going to all be put in a drawing, for that, Jesus photo. So, if he's your man, it's a good one. He's actually one of my favorite subjects to saw. And I always do that particular portrait around Easter and Christmas a lot. It's one of my best sellers, so I enjoy that. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Sarah. You guys are awesome. When you find your passion of stuff that you like to do, Sarah, you know, I mean, she's amazing. And she does a beautiful job. I just never knew that sawing wood would be one of my passions, but like I was saying on one of my other lives yesterday, was it yesterday? I don't remember now. I think it was yesterday. You got to try everything, because you never know what you're going to be good at or what you're going to actually like. And so I've always been one to just try everything. And this is one thing that I tried, and I ended up absolutely loving doing it. So, well, welcome, Gloria. How are you? Welcome to the page of all the things. We do all the things here. Baking, sawing, make butter. We do it all. Crafting. So the cool thing with these blades that I have, it's called a spiral blade, you can go back in and you can kind of do what I'm doing right now, is I'm going back through. And you can kind of sand with your blade, which is kind of nice. Hey Liz, how are you? This is true. Very true, Kim. It was definitely a gift I didn't know I had. But you don't learn your gifts unless you try stuff. So I tell my kids all the time, just try it. You don't like it, you don't like it. But at least try it. Oh, I'm so excited for you to have your dehydrator. So what we're going to do, because there was actually quite a few people that bought dehydrators yesterday. We are going to pick a recipe and do them together on, well, we don't have to do it together, but I'll post what we need for each one, and then I'll show you how to do it in the dehydrator. So it'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited. And then tomorrow night after I get off work, because I need it, we are gonna make butter and mayo. I need some butter for my bread. I'm glad. I had to stop learning new things because I might like them. No more toys. Okay, well, I should probably do the same thing because my formal dining room has a lathe and 2 saws. I got some resin and pretty much any crafting that you can possibly think of. I see something and I'm like, oh, I want to do that. And then I end up with I am taking over, so I should probably limit myself, but I'm not very good at that with ADHD. I like to just keep going, so I do. Butter and mayo sounds good. Not together. You need your bread butter too. What is my occupation? So I actually work for a corporate fintech company. So I'm kind of in like the banking industry a little bit, I guess you could say. So I work a corporate career during the day and then do my fun hobbies at night, and of course my kids. So my blade came out just a little bit, so I'm gonna push it back down a little bit. They start to stretch after a little while, get a little longer, so yep, it was done. I felt it. These are little 2.0s. Let me put a bigger one in so we don't have that issue. Had a little baby blade in there. My hubby just gave me the look when I was just showing him your scroll saw. You guys, I'm gonna get you all in trouble. You guys are all gonna have dehydrators and scroll saws. You're gonna be like, you can't watch that lady anymore. She's a bad influence. Hey, but you know what though? If you like start pumping out some sourdough and everything, it does work. Then they don't care because they just get to eat all the good stuff. But I am going on vacation, so we're gonna make bagels and pretzels and all sorts of good stuff this next week. We have things in every nook and cranny. Hey, Roger. No shop projects for you. Yes, you do need all your digits to paint. You know what though? A scroll saw, in order to like actually like cut your finger off on a scroll saw, you would literally need to sit here and hold your finger like against the saw and like really try to cut your finger off. I mean, you would have to intentionally do it. It's probably one of the safest tools that you can use, to be honest. I mean, it will definitely cut you if you, depends on what kind of blade you're doing. A spiral blade, it'd be really hard to cut yourself with. Maybe a nail trim. You were in banking for over 7 years. Had job offer 1 mile from home, so I said yes. And thank you. No kidding. So I actually got pretty lucky. I work from home. I work in my closet. I set up my closet into an office on the her side. And so I work from home, and the only time I leave is when I have to travel for work. So I really, really like that. And before I was doing this, I was actually in the medical field, and the big C kind of ruined that for me a little bit. So I ended up in a totally different industry, which I absolutely love. I'm super happy. I love it. But I was a massage therapist for 10 years, and I enjoyed that. It's just really hard on your body. And then I worked for chiropractors. So it's amazing what, you know, things that happen in the world can kind of change everything for you, but I'm super blessed, that's for sure. Hey, Patsy. Hey, Shelly. How are you guys? That is awesome. Okay, so I'm going to do one more cut on this, and then I'm going to go ahead and just start painting that first one, just to see what it's going to look like. You worked from home for 23 years. Skincare and cosmetic. As an executive planner, I love working from home. Love being retired even more. I bet. I am really excited. So we have the middle cut out and we started on the side. So we'll get there. But I am going to grab... Actually, let's grab this board. We'll grab this board, but now you guys are kind of wonky. So, I should probably just go in and sand this. This is like the worst part. I hate sanding, but I have a little mouse sander, so I'll just hit the back of it. We can get these bigger fuzzies off, and then we can do more detailed sanding later, because we're going to distress it anyways. Hey, Lisa, what is going on? What is going on? Tell me about Brant. What in the world? I was not expecting to see that. Okay, so we are going to use... We're going to start with this white. I have to cut down these edges and make this actually square too. But I'm being impatient and want to see what this would actually look like painted, so. And if we don't like it, we can cut a new one. like working from home. It's been really cool. Like, I'm busy, obviously, in meetings all day, and I still have to dress up and go into my closet, which is kind of weird. But I really enjoy being home for, you know, yes, I'm busy, but my kids always know where I am. And if they need me, obviously I can be there for them. So it's definitely different than when I worked outside of the home. I felt like I missed out on a lot more than I do now, which is nice, but kind of delayed. My kids are all getting older, so, you know, I kind of missed that when they were younger, working outside the home. So I'm enjoying it now, though. Even though they're getting older, they still like to hang out with their mom, which is pretty cool. Hey, Herb. Hey, Randy. Hey. Just trying to pull that so we don't have these chunks of paint on the insides, because I'm going to have to go through with a detailed brush and paint all the inners, because that will make me crazy if I don't have it completely painted. So we'll just kind of push paint through and then we can clean it up on the other side. Oh, thank you. The only bad thing with these like 8 little grooves is you don't want any like paint chunks in there that dry, and then you lose lose your design. I'm losing a bristle because this stuff dries so quick. Okay, so I'm gonna got some chunks in there. Think. There's a little chunk in that one. No chunkies. I'm just basically taking it, my brush is pretty much dry now, and I'm just trying to get these globs of paint out of the holes. I think we're pretty good. I don't see any that are standing out at me. Okay, so we got that. I'm gonna dry it. Herb, how was your day? We started to cut this one tonight, Herb. Eventually, what I want to do is I want to go in and I want to figure out the size of my vents in my house, and I want to build my own vent covers for all my vents. Because I think that would be awesome. Okay, so then I'm going to take a little bit of, no, I just had it. I guess I didn't bring it over yet. I thought I did. Whoop. Nope. I did not. So we're just gonna put a little clear wax on there. I got a new clear wax that I like a lot better. And I just don't think I brought it in my saw room yet. It must still be on my stairs. Let me try this guy. What would I use for vent covers? I want to take the size of my vent covers and measure it out, and then basically saw my own designed vent covers for in my house. Have wood ones that are designed. I wouldn't paint them. I would stain them, but do like custom designed vent holders for all my vent covers. I think would be super cool. It's a goal eventually to get there, because I have wood floors and stuff, so it'd be really fun to like actually have a really cool wood design vent cover. So those metal icky ones. I have lots of ideas. Just not a lot of time to do them all. Little grooves are just eating it away. Thanks, Rita. I think so. I think it would be really pretty. I really want this to have an old, grungy, antique-y look. I will probably end up putting a little more white on it though, but because we're gonna do like a dark frame. That's gonna be so pretty. So I have to cut down this side so it's even, and this bottom piece, because I just had cut it off my board. So probably trim off maybe 1/4 off the bottom and the top, and then it'll be perfectly square. And then we'll build a frame around them. I think that would be really pretty. Got this little, we're spreading the paint back out on there, so. So cool. So this is kind of what they'll look like. Obviously we need to cut them down and frame them, but I think these are going to be really pretty as wall decor. And then we'll have this one. So it'll be that one, this one, and then this is going to be that's going to be the other one. So they'll be, we'll probably end up we'll put the more busy ones on the end. So this one will probably be end up being the middle guy, which we need to cut him way down, but we'll probably put him in the middle to kind of break up the busyness of the other two. But I'm going to space them out, and they're all each going to have their individual frames. So I think they're going to be, I really like, oh wait, that's the same one. That's not the one. That is not the one. Oh, I don't know where my other, oh, here. This is the one. It's this one. So we're gonna do, can't have two of the same. So it'll be like that. I think that's gonna be cute. All right, you guys, I am gonna go to bed so I can work tomorrow and finish out my day. And tomorrow I'll be on and we're gonna make mayo and butter tomorrow night. And then I probably won't be on again until Friday, but Friday we are actually going to saw the rest of these, build this piece. I might have some of them already almost sawed, so we're just building the frames and getting this piece together. And then I have a couple other projects that I also want to do. So I have the new rice papers that I have that I wanted to start working on. And then I have these really cute little bunnies that I still need to make before Easter's here. You guys, Easter's like so close to coming. I was like, oh my gosh. But I have a bunny cutouts that I need to actually do up, and I need to glue this down. So I have a bunch of stuff that we're going to do on Friday as well. But thanks for popping on with me for just a quick late night. Hi, Brooke. So, yeah, so thanks for popping on, and I will see you guys tomorrow for some butter and mayo. All right, you guys, have a good night. Bye.